Hello, everyone. We are here today at Martinsville, Virginia for race number 5 of Street Stocks Season 8. I'm here alongside Ryan Honeycutt for today's race. Ryan, we had an interesting race last week at Watkins Glen. We saw Luke Peters win the race over Michael Rosero, Parker White, and countless others. And Michael and Heater making contact again. That's probably the big storyline going into this race.
Yeah, tempers have been flaring in the past 3 weeks, and I definitely don't think there will be tempers flaring here. It's just a very non-contact type of track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, but we got some good people to race. Parker White's out here. He's probably a good favorite. Mike Rosero, Aaron Brown's making his return after a suspension. We got a returning Latham Joyner. So I mean, we'll have to see what happens. It's going to turn into a night race, and cars will be hot, and the drivers will probably be about as hot.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break right before qualifying. We'll be right back before qualifying. We are back live here at Martinsville, as right now they're doing a little bit of warm up, more like a demolition derby right now. But alongside Ryan Honeycutt, Michael Rosero on pole position. We kind of missed a little bit of qualifying because we had to do something. I thought it's just going to take a little bit longer, but not too big of a deal. Michael Rosero on pole position. I believe Latham Joyner was second right behind him, but 50 seconds left for each drivers to maybe put some laps in that they hadn't have a chance to in practice, or just to get some extra practice, or maybe try something that they didn't really want to in practice, or not, whatever. I mean, most of these people are just wrecking, so it doesn't really matter too big of a deal. So Ryan, what's your prediction, I guess, for this race? You think it'll be more of a demolition derby, or kind of a mixture of racing, both kind of mixture somewhat?
I mean, I think you know, I think with the amount of cars on such a small track and the car type, we're just going to see a lot of beating and banging, and it just depends on, you know, how well these guys are able to give room to each other after the beating and banging to let them gather it up, or if they just keep plowing through. But
yeah,
I mean, it is Martinsville. We've had tempers flare at tracks that aren't even short tracks, and we already got one, you know, wall ride of the inside of the pit lane killing everyone. So obviously a great start here as far as friendship goes. But we're gonna be gridding up here in a second, so we'll find out whenever they all settle into turn one.
Yeah, we'll take a quick moment to step back and let these drivers grid up for the next 2.5 or so minutes, and we'll be right back for a green flag. We're back here live at Martinsville, ready for some beaten short track racing as we'll grid up as a few different paint schemes tonight. I would say so. A lot of certain type of yellow and blue were custom to seeing on Wednesday nights. Our pulsator Mike Rosero has some of the paint scheme, as we can kind of take a look. I guess the rear chase would be nice. That's not even the rear chase, that's the front chase, I guess. I guess the chopper can be kind of see. Let's see the front end of this paint scheme. Let's see if I guess that there. So Eric Kelpinger made this paint scheme. It's LRL coin. A little, obviously, a little meme to Dogecoin and Bitcoin, all that stuff. So it's kind of a fun paint scheme. I think almost half the field's running that paint scheme right now. So a lot of yellow front bumpers tonight, and a lot of LRL coin. I mean, that top 10 alone is like 7 or 8 of them probably. But besides that, let's take a quick rundown of the grid. Right now it's Michael Rosero first place, pole position, gonna get that extra bonus point. Latham Joyner second, Luke Peters third, Sean Urich fourth, and Eric Heater are points to fifth. And some dark horses I think to look out for tonight is Sean Urich. He's been fast in practice. He got second in Bristol and fourth in practice, fourth in qualifying. Luke Peters is also one to watch out for. Good finish at Bristol also. I believe he got fifth or fourth, somewhere around there. And he also qualified third. Another one to look out for is Wolfgang Hoffman up in that 6th place position. Good finish at Bristol, 2nd place, and he got, or no, it's 3rd. Actually, my bad. 3rd place at Bristol and 6th place in qualifying. So those are some dark horses to look out for tonight. Pace car is off, and we are ready to go green here at Bristol, at Martinsville. I mean,
yeah, long race here. Gonna have a stage caution. Probably gonna have a couple cautions on top of that, but they're already stacking up, bumping and banging. Green flag. Michael on the inside.
Not a good start. Yesco defends with Luke Peters. Peters gives him the shot going to turn 1. That's going to go Latham Joyner, the race lead right there already.
And
looking back to the back of the field. Clean through turn 1, surprisingly.
Yeah, probably one of the cleanest restarts we might get to see, but Peters...
Oh, Michael got loose.
Oh, yeah. Michael is stuck in between.
Oh, right in the back. Kenyon Washington around.
The yellow flag is out.
Single car spin in the back as, oh, one car on the wall. Not sure that is, but Kenyon Washington around, no damage, it looks like, for that one car, so he's lucky to make it through unscathed, especially this short of a racetrack. It looks like he just kind of got loose, maybe, and the 41 of Brendan Wynn got into him, but one car...
The 20 of Brady Floyd might have gave him a little bit of help, too, with that. Not quite sure. Hard to see from that angle.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a camera of that. Right here, so he gets tight. Oh yeah, a little bit of contact right there. Send him around. Let's go look a little bit further back. So he was side by side with the 93, which is who's the 90? I guess it's a custom number. I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, he just kind of checked up, and it looks like Brady might have got a little tap from behind. Well, looks like he just saw a gap and tried to take it right there. But
yeah, I
that's
can't
the
blame
first
him
caution
for
of the
going
night.
for that gap.
Yeah. Not sure who the 93 is. Is that Benjamin? Yeah, it's Benjamin Walker right there. But
No
Latham Joyner in the race lead. Yeah, he got the race lead. Oh, there you go.
As far as the drivers in here, not a lot of them like Mr. Latham Joyner, so if he's leading towards the end of this race, I would not be surprised if he got a little bump out of the way for the win. But you know, as far as picks go for the race, and I kind of want to take Michael, but I don't know how his long run speed's going to be. But and Parker's always a safe bet, but he's starting way back in this field, and if we have a lot of cautions like that, it's going to be hard for him to make some moves. So I'll see how he does to this field.
Yeah, and also they do have one extra set of tires, so they could take during that stage caution. Probably is where most of these drivers, if not all of them. Probably not all of them, I'm guessing, but most of them will take those tires. But not sure if it's choose cone this time or not. I have to think it would be because we wrecked on, I guess it was lap 2 when we wrecked because the leaders crossed the line. So it'll be about 4 or 5 pace stops here. So I'm guessing it's coming to one lagoon right here. So we'll see if it's choose cone. Doesn't look like it is. So next time by, if I had to guess, will be choose cone. So you see some of these drivers trying to get some heat in their tires as they only ran about 1 lap even. Maybe a little bit more for these leaders, maybe more like they got into turn 1 before the caution came out. But a lot of cars, not a lot of damage in the back. I think the hardest hit was for the 41 car. So we have a car coming off of pit lane. I believe that is Zachary Thornton off of pit lane right there. So he's not going to have a chance to get the way around because came off the pits way too late as he's going back in the pit lane. Not sure if he's having some issues right now or not, but Latham Joyner on the front straightaway. Looks like it will be choose cone this time. He chooses inside. Michael goes top. Here's bottom. Kind of look at this right here. Some more in the back. Benjamin top, bottom. So a lot of bottom mixed within some top right here, of course. So Parker White choosing top. Kenyon Washington. And Zach's having some blinking issues. So I think that's the main issue for him. But we're about to go back green here. So we're going through turn 3 and 4. They're going to lead us to the green. Green flag is out. Good start for the green 39. It's going down in the turn number 1. He has a pretty good lead over Michael Rosero, who clears Luke Peters into turn 1, using the outside lane to his advantage. Rest of the field pretty clean through turn 1. Side-by-side action in the back. Go back to the race lead. Latham Joyner Michael Rosero, Luke Peters, that in that order. Heater trying to get by Wolfgang Hoffman. And up to 5th place is Wolfgang Hoffman trying to battle for that 4th place position. Side by side with Eric Heater, our points leader right now.
And as Eric Heater comes up to this field, he's going to eventually get to
Oh,
Michael
contact!
Rosero.
That's Vincent Gucci.
Oh, we got one on the wall, yeah.
That's some right front damage right there. That shouldn't affect him too much in handling, but if he has some toe damage, I mean, that could be big. So, one car way up the race. That's Parker White. He got moved up the racetrack maybe. Way in the back now. So he's struggling, trying to get through this field. Here comes Michael Rosero to the bottom. Is he going to make the move in turn 3 and 4? No, he's not. He's looking right at Latham Joyner, trying to make the move right here. Will we see a bumper run hanging down on turn 1 and 2? He backs out.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was going to make the move, but
he got contact by Luke Peters. Peters backing off, though, once they made that contact. As side by side, back here for 5th place.
It's like Peters didn't realize that he was going to back off that hard. And got us in that situation.
As Heater gets by Luke Peters, so Heater making his way through the field. Up to 5th as car around, hit it low.
The yellow flag is
That's
out.
Wolfgang Hoffman. He makes contact with someone else, and that moves him up the racetrack. And around he goes.
Caution's out again. That is unfortunate.
Not sure what happened with
Bumping
Wolfgang.
and banging down the back straightaway.
Hayden Lowell got to him right there, and way harder than expected. He got hit by Patrick Kingston, which sent him up the racetrack, and that's probably some toe damage as they were wrecking the back also. Brady Floyd has some contact. I think Vincent and him were trying to check up for the wreck. I think. No, Vincent spun trying to avoid. There's some contact even back as Parker White has, I believe, disconnected from the race. So as one contender out that we thought was going to be really fast based off his practice speed. And yeah, caution out for the 2nd time today. Let's just take a look for what Hayden Lowell was seeing through his helmet camera right here. Yeah, I just don't think he expected Wolfgang to break that soon. So, is Latham Joyner down pit lane? I believe. Yeah, he is. As his crewmates there's pit crew kind of having a conversation, not really working on that race car, but now pit lane.
They're probably trying to figure out why he's on pit road. Why did he pit from the lead?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Lap 14.
Maybe some strategy call. Maybe pit way before the stage. I'm guessing he's probably not running for points. So maybe just a strategy call.
Maybe they don't have enough fuel to make it, and that pit right there gets him in, and he just doesn't want to pit for the rest of the race, knowing that some people might stay out. So he just wants to be able to stay out no matter what. But I don't take that risk. I think you have enough cautions in this race that you'll be able to make it, and I just don't want to get back there in that hornet's nest. It's going to be a wild one.
As Zach's going to get his 2 wave arounds. I believe he did go a few more laps down. He's now 4 laps down, maybe 5. But I'm not sure why he pit started right there, but I believe it was due to the air issue. So. As we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back before the green flag. Back live here at Martinsville as choose can happen this time. Michael Rosero choosing that bottom lane. So Zach,
bottom lane right there.
So Zach now 4 laps down. A little update on the only lap car of the field so far as they're about to go back green. Green flag is back out.
Green flag, green flag.
2 cautions within the last 17 laps, so not the most green flag run we had. I think we had about 5-lap green flag run last time by. So field through turn 1. Oh, Vincent around! Is he going to save it? No! Caution's going to be out right there.
The yellow flag is out.
It's Brady Floyd and Vincent Gucci around in the back. I think this was for about 9th places. Oh, hard hit for Brady Floyd into those barrels right there.
Yeah, and then he ran over our safety worker.
Yeah. So he just got into the inside of Vincent right there. Let's take a better look at this for the shopping cam. So Vincent went a little bit wide. Brady, not a very great angle there, but you can kind of see what happened. So here we go. Should be a better angle. So a little bit of a stack up in front of Vincent. He went a little bit higher. Brady went the inside. Not sure if Vincent came down, but probably didn't know Brady was going to be there. So we'll see if we can get a better look at this from this camera angle. I mean, it's just kind of hard to tell. Let's see what Brady was seeing right there. Yeah. Hard hit for him.
And while we're on this, we can give Keplinger the broadcast role in the Discord real quick.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back before the green flag. We're back here live at Martinsville, and Aaron Brown has put from the race, so that should hinder his ability to maybe get through the field. He's going to be a few laps down once he gets back in here. Ethan Howard, 4 laps down in pit lane. Zachary Thorne up to 2 laps, now only 2 laps down. As a single file restart this time by as through the field. Mike Rosero going to be our race leader as he's going to go through turn 3 and 4 on the outside wall. Right behind him, Hayden Lowell, Eric Keeter, Sean Urick, and Eric Kelpingers. There we go. Green flag.
Green, green, green.
In the air. It's one move made by Kelpinger to block Luke Peters' run. Peters going to try to maybe move Kelpinger up the racetrack. He's right on his back bumper right there. Peters gets the inside of Keplinger. Not going to be able to clear him on the inside yet. Keplinger still holding on strong on the outside. Here comes Benjamin Walker behind him in 7th. It's allowing these 4 cars ahead of him to pull away from the field. Let's go back to the battle for the race lead. Michael Rosero has a pretty decent length to Hayden Lowell. Hayden really light on the brakes, about 1 car length into the corner, but probably about 2-ish out. I would say Aaron Brown lap car right ahead of him. He's only going to be 4 laps down, but he does not want to give up any laps in this situation. Because if he gives up 1 lap right here, he has to have 3 cautions to make up the laps. If he only stays 4 laps down, he only has to have 2 cautions. So he's just hoping to survive till the end of the stage, which is in about 10 laps, which just goes really quick here at Martinsville. But these leaders are kind of chasing them down right now. But Michael kind of pulling away from Hayden Lowell. Comes Sean Urich on Eric Keeter. Patrick Kingston trying to get to the inside of Eric Kelpinger. Kelpinger kind of losing some spots right now. He started up in that 5th place position. Latham Jordan making up some spots. Has contact on the front straightaway. Latham trying to get around. Who's at the 38 of Matt Merrill for 12th place as we go back up to the bell. 4th, 7th, Patrick Kingston, Wolfgang Hoffman side by side. Wolfgang trying to use that outside line, trying to get by Patrick Kingston.
And we're coming up close to the stage caution, so they're gonna start getting
A little bit more aggressive as far as the racing, as Michael is kind of checking out a little bit.
Yeah, Eric Keeter and Hayden Lowe swap positions right there. We didn't get to see what happened, but I allowed Michael to have a little bit of a gap here, chasing him down. We saw these two have some rivalries in the last 3 races in a row. I don't know if we'll see that tonight. They've been talking to each other after every single incident. They said we're trying not to have a beef here, but they just keep somehow getting involved in wrecks with each other. But Patrick Kingston still trying to work his way around. Wolfgang Hoffman allowed Eric Kelplinger, Benjamin Walker, and Luke Pierce to pull away. Patrick with a little bit right front damage that could be hindering him a little bit in the corners. But you never really know with these cars. And these street stocks kind of like tanks, but also with the new damage and all, you really don't really know that much about how these cars handle with the damage, especially depending on how you hit the wall and how fast you hit the wall. But it looks like Wolfgang finally gets clear of Patrick on the outside lane. As Aaron doing a good job so far holding over that about, I would say about 8 car length gap over Michael Rosero. And he's looking really good to hold on to the stage. So about 3 laps to go for him. If caution comes out right now for Aaron Brown, that would be perfect. As side by side behind him, Hayden Lowell, Eric Keeter. This could be big for Eric Keeter because he doesn't want to give up too many positions. As a little bit of door banging through turn 3 and 4 as Hayden going to come out about half a car length ahead of him on the start finish line, but it's still side by side. This could give a chance for Urich to maybe get up to that 3rd place position. As we're coming to the white flag of the stage. As contact, Heater! Up the racetrack he goes!
Yeah, Heater
gets
was
into
definitely
Urich.
pitching way too hard.
As here comes Luke Pierce. Heater's not going to get stage points this round right here. This race. That's going to be huge for the championship regular season battle. As Dory down the back straightaway. Heater cannot be happy about that move Hayden Lowell pulled. I mean, we'll have to take a look at it. But Michael Rosero wins the stage back-to-back weeks in a row.
Caution. Yellow
The caution
flag.
comes out. Heater gets 5th in the stage, though. So he got by Benjamin Walker. So that's going to be pretty big for this championship. That's about 4-point gap that Michael just gained. And he's led the most laps so far. I think he has that locked up. Maybe not quite yet because Latham Jordan led a few laps. But that's going to be your top 5 right there. Michael Rosero, Hayden Lowell, Sean Urich, Luke Peters, and Eric Keeter. And Sean Urich, one of those dark horse drivers maybe for the chase. I mean, he missed a few races, but I believe he did Bristol Dirt and Bristol. So he could be a dark horse driver, especially places at Michigan, Limeland. He's a pretty good short track racer from the looks of it. As Luke Peters stays out. Interesting strategy. You saw he had a strategy called Watkins Glen that won him the race, and Eric Kelpinger does the same. Same with Patrick Kingston.
Yeah, I agree with staying out here. I don't want to get back there and all that mess that they have.
Yeah, true.
Going on.
A lot of drivers staying out right here. So we'll see how this race off of pit road works. So the drivers want an extra tire set. So we'll see how this plays out. See how the strategy works out. Just can't really see anything at all, actually. There we go. See, most of the guys taking some tires right here. Latham Jordan about on pit road again. So second time now pit lane as Michael quick stop. So only 2 tires stop for Michael Rosero. Same with the Will Cloud, I believe. 4 tires for the rest of the field. And Lowell off. Latham Joyner off before them. So Joyner's going to get 3rd place off of pit lane. This should be the rest of pit road. Should be clear. So we're going to take a quick break. I'll be right back before the green flag. We're back here live at Martinsville, Virginia, and we're about to have some choose cone for the third time today. I believe third time. So we'll see what these drivers pick. Peters to the bottom, Kelbinger to the bottom also. So top 7 stayed out on tires. Brady Floyd did pit for tires earlier in the race, I believe. He had a 12-second box as he chooses outside lane. He gets up to second. Yeah, he was the first. Patrick Kingston was, but I'm not sure. Patrick chose bottom, maybe. I don't know. But maybe Brady Floyd had I'm not sure what happened. But so actually, they're just swapping positions. So not sure what happened there, but about to go back green here. Luke Pierce on the gas in the middle turn 3 and 4. We've seen that a lot here today. And I think that's a good strategy for most of these drivers.
Green flag.
One driver missed the shift and they're wrecking the back. Kenyon Washington around.
Caution. Yellow
The caution
flag.
is out. So, yeah, Kenyon Washington, I think, missed a shift right there. Or something happened, because he did not get going. Yeah, something happened. He didn't shift, or he couldn't shift, because you can hear the clutch, or try to hit the clutch. Yeah, it just didn't shift. And around he goes in turn 3 and 4, so I'm not sure what happened there. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back before the green flag. We're back live here at Martinsville. As choose cone this time by, we'll see what these drivers pick. Kind of see from this blip cam, it looks like top 3 go bottom. Brady Floyd to the top lane. He's gonna be on the front row for this restart.
He goes from 4th to 1st, so if he can, even if he loses, 2 spots right here on this restart, it's still a gain. So we'll have to see how quick he's able to get to the bottom, or how good he's able to start on the top.
An update: Zachary Thorne on the lead lap, Aaron Brown and Kenyon Washington 1 lap down. So those drivers still have a lot of time to make up their lap, but still gotta hope for a caution next 20 laps. Which, I mean, from the looks of it, it's pretty promising. But if we have a caution in the next 5 laps, it goes to a single file restart. So around he goes,
Caution,
and
yellow
into the wall he
flag.
goes. And that's gonna be
big wreck.
the 4th, 5th caution tonight. Just a self spin off of turn 4. Just got loose, spun around. Probably cold tires, if I had to guess. I mean, we didn't really even go green for that once for the stage, and after the stage and cautions back-to-back. So these tires are so cold if you just took them. So we'll take a quick break again, and we'll be right back before the green flag. We're back live here at Martinsville as single file restarts for the second time tonight. Luke Peters is going to lead us to the green. Brady Floyd behind him, Michael Rosero. So Brady Floyd, really good decision choosing that top side. Made him to second now. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. We saw last time with the single file restart, we had a little bit longer green flag run, and it ended because of the stage caution. So we'll see what happens here. As green flag is back out again at Martinsville.
Green flag, green flag.
Keep it clean there with this restart and. Oh, what? Michael, after pitting, is all the way back up to third, but he's still got 2 more cars to pass. With 15 laps to go, we'll have to see if he's able to make it. He already got around Brady Floyd, correction, so he's only got 1 more car to pass. But we'll have to see if he's able to get around him.
And Eric Keeter, all the way back in 9th place, has to make up these positions, because I think if the finishing results happen right now, Mike Rosero could be the points leader after this race.
Which, you know, we kind of figured that these two would be the 2 championship contenders, but this would make it real close, and you want to set yourself up for the best position come playoff time, and both of these drivers are doing it pretty good, and with Michael looking to gain up here and try to go for the
caution!
lead.
Wreck in the back. Aaron Brown, Kenyon Washington around. Kenyon just spinning out right in front of Aaron. Down into turn 3 and 4. Kenyon just sends it a little bit hard in there. Let's see what happened. So he got a bit loose off of the exit. Aaron looks to the inside, kind of backs out because he doesn't have a good entry to there. But Kenyon just kind of spins it around on the outside. And nowhere for Aaron to go. And he kind of just got unlucky, a little bit of damage for him. but not too bad for that 18 machine. So we'll take a quick break again. We'll be right back for the green flag. Back here live at Martinsville. Let's take a quick look at some of the past few schedule, the upcoming schedule, and the past few winners of the races. Season 8 schedule made by Eric Keplinger. Hayden Lowe obviously went at Charlotte. Bristol was Eric Keeter. Micro Zero, Bristol Dirt. Watkins, then Luke Peters. All 4 different types of tracks. We have a kind of a super speedway track with these street stocks, a short track, a dirt track, and a road course. So this is the first time we've had another track, which is a short track, which is Martinsville and Bristol, on the schedule. So Luke Peters, Micro Zero, the front 2. Will we see a different winner and keep it 5 in a row, different winners tonight? Take a quick look at our laps led for the season. Eric Keeter, only 5 drivers have led a lap in the main season, I guess. I think a few have led a few laps here and there, but our main drivers, top 5, I would say. Eric Keeter, 82, Micro Zero, 54, Hayden Lowell, 19, Brock Packard, 14, and Luke Pierce, 10. Peters gonna have a lot of laps led tonight, about 20, probably about 20, because he did take the lead after the stage. So yeah, 20. He could get the most laps led if this keeps up. So going green this time by.
Green flag, green flag.
So a good start from Luke Peters. Now in turn 1. As caution is out again. Vincent Gucci in the wall. Ethan Howard around. Ethan just self-spinning right there. And Vincent. In the wall. So that wasn't really a cause of the caution. It was more Ethan Howard. So we'll take a quick break again and we'll be right back for the green flag. We're back here at Martinsville. As choose cone happening this time, Luke Peters will be choosing the bottom lane. So it looks like the first car on the outside is going to be Michael Rosero trying to make his time up. Peter on the back in 8th place, or 9th place, I guess, on the inside. So Michael really trying to warm up these tires. He has a little bit older tires. You know, he has fresh right front tires. We'll see what happens here. Here's the control car. And green flag is going to be unofficial green light checker, I believe.
Green flag, green
As
flag.
green flag is out. Here comes Michael Rosero trying to make the move on the outside. He's going to try to probably pin down Luke Peters. Brock Packard in 4th place gets shuffled up 3 wide, hitting the low middle. Kelping on the bottom. Here goes Michael Rosero to the bottom. Luke Peters blocks. Brady Floyd, here he comes. From 3rd, he could maybe have a chance at this win as they're coming to the white flag this time by. And they're going to make it to the white. Side by side for the race lead. Luke Peters, Michael Rosero. Who will get here first? Here's with a good run off the corner. Michael going to pin him down a little bit here. Michael trying to use that top side. Brock around in the back, side by side off the exit. Contact made between Peters and Michael, but Luke Peters is going to go back to back. First time double winner here in Season 8 as they're wrecking in the back. Everyone big pile up in the back. Not sure what happened there. Brock Packard finishing 20th, so we saw him wrecking earlier right there. So we'll see what happened in the back here as there's a lot of action right here. So looks like Brock just got loose maybe. Let's take a chopper camo of this one. So Brock just kind of sitting a little bit too much in the corner and got loose, and Aiden had nowhere to go and got into him. But then Patrick Kingston went around. I think him and Will Cloud made some contact. Will got in the back of Patrick, and no one else had anywhere to go. But Luke Peters gets it done here as, a lot of damage here to reset, but he gets it done. First back-to-back winner here in Street Stocks. What a finish that was for that first place, and what a finish it was for everyone else. I mean, the race overall probably wasn't that great. Probably, I'm going to be honest, the worst race of the season, but that finish was pretty good. And I don't know how many green. I think the most we had was about longest green flag run we had was 10, 12 laps maybe. So let's take a quick look at this. Cautions, 8 cautions, 40 caution laps. So half the race was under caution. Only 2 lead changes. But oh god, there's a car flying. What the heck? So not the cleanest race obviously in the world, but 7 cautions on race incidents. Probably half of them were self-spins, to be honest. So just unfortunate. We saw some pretty good racing. Now, I mean, it's basically a flat USA. I mean, there was good racing, and it just sucks that we had so many laps under caution. But we're gonna pull in our race winner, Luke Peters, first back-to-back winner of the season. Hello, Luke. You got a copy?
I got you.
So you win tonight, and I believe you led the most laps tonight. It's gonna be close between you and Michael, but 34 is about half of it. So I think you did lead most laps. And man, back-to-back, you're looking pretty good in the championship contenders, and you could maybe move your way up there to this regular season championship, which would be really good for your postseason.
Really happy I was able to get it done. The strategy again, I guess, paid off. That's kind of what won me both of these races so far, is just strategy. So yeah, that was a lot of fun at the end, racing Michael.
Yeah, you guys were pretty respectful of each other. Overall, how you feel like the race went for you during the beginning? Because you were still up there. You qualified pretty decent. I believe you qualified 3rd. I had the recall. And you obviously had some track position, made it your way up there. But how was your racing throughout the first half of the race compared to the second half?
Yeah, the first half, I think qualified 3rd. I could have gone pole, but I messed up out of 4 my final lap. But Yeah, I still qualified third, and then I forgot what happened. I think I just messed up, and then I fell back to like seventh, I think. So it wasn't really going that well, and my car did not feel that good. Most of the people were faster than me, around me, so I figured I'd just try and stay out and see how it worked.
Yeah, anyone I think for tonight's one?
You guys for putting on the broadcast, and everyone else for doing this race and making it fun race.
Yep, congrats on the win in the first time we've had a double winner this season.
Thank you.
So we'll get Pro in our second place finisher, Mike Rozier. Cannot be too happy about the result, but also second. Not the worst result, I guess, but pull on Michael right here. Hello, Michael, got a copy? Michael, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So you round yourself off in second place, leading the second most amount of laps tonight, and probably not the way you wanted the race to end. You had qualifying pole, was really good the first half. Do you kind of regret pitting there in that stage caution, depending how these basically the final half of the race went, where basically caution fest?
Yeah, now I'm starting to regret it now. I mean, I didn't really know what to do. I mean, I was just gonna take rights, but I didn't realize that the tires weren't just gonna like wear off like at all. Like they barely even wear it off, and that put me back in the eighth. And then I'm starting to regret that now. Yeah, I think if I would have stayed out, I would probably be in victory lane right now. But still second, so not all that mad.
Yeah, and Heater not having the greatest race tonight. He got one stage point, finishing 5th place, so you probably get a few points on him. But Peters is coming to the mix. Are you kind of worried about this regular season championship, or are you kind of just driving how you always driven, just focusing on one race at a time?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, I am starting to get scared of Peters now. Now he's he's pulling off these great strategies now by just staying out the whole time. He did the same thing as Watkins Glen. But next week it is a super speedway, so I'm not all that worried about it. And I'm hoping we can even get the points lead if like Heater wrecks or something. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna take it one race at a time, and yeah, I think we can probably get to the points lead unless Peters keeps falling off these freaking strategies. It's starting to get annoying now. But that was a damn good finish with me and him. That was really fun. I had a lot of fun battling him. But yeah.
Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's second place finish?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for the broadcast and put on one heck of a show. And yeah, it was a lot of fun though, that last lap there. But I will say one thing. I like to thank all the guys that kept wrecking under caution, and that it basically screwed my entire race up. Like these guys cannot really race. I mean, they just keep wrecking and stuff. Like I'm trying to win, and they're trying to just get like 15th or better, and they just I don't know. It's just a caution fest, but. But yeah, I guess we'll just move on to next week at Michigan. So yeah, like you say, just take it one race at a time.
Yep, should be a fun one at Michigan. A lot of wide track. Hopefully, not as many cautions as we saw here at Martinsville. But the racing that we did see was pretty decent between you and Luke and basically everyone, really. The top 4. We had a long green flag run there. It was pretty decent racing. So we'll see you next week at Michigan.
Yep, can't wait.
So that was Mike Rosero. In second place, we're going to bring in Brady Floyd for third. Good pit strategy also by him to get up to third place. Hello, Brady. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So you use that pit strategy to make your way up to third place. Tell me how your race went, how you decide to use that pit strategy to make your way up to the field.
So my race went pretty poorly. I was slow. I continued to be slow, and I finished pretty slow. But I'd like to thank Vincent for turning down on me out of the corner and forcing me to use my fast repair, and I decided to go ahead and take my tires there so I wouldn't have to pit again. And I'd like to thank myself for being aggressive enough on the restarts to get into a good position and then we just wrecked. I'd like to thank everybody else, I guess, for continuing the wreck so I could hold my position, because boy, was I maybe 15th on pace tonight, but ending up 3rd because I guess it kind of fell in my lap this one. So not much to say, but good race.
Yeah, overall, I mean, that's kind of just how the race went for you. And I mean, still had a good battle there. At the end, they were trying to hold off those drivers behind you, and you did pretty good. I mean, you just kind of held on the inside. If Michael and Peters got some contact, you had a chance at the win there. So I think you put yourself in a good situation at the end.
Yeah, I think that was really the plan. It was to fend off Kepi as best I could on the restarts and hope Rosero and Peters took each other out, and one of them would get in the OL and one of them would be in the fence. That didn't end up happening. I actually think the most fun I had the entire race was probably watching those two duke it out. Those last couple laps were pretty special. That's probably one of the better finishes LRL has had in, I guess, a long while, probably this season. So that was fun to, I guess, be in the background of. But I mean, no, a good race. Proud of the guys up front for keeping it clean. We're not going to talk about what happened back there, but it is what it is.
Anyone else you'd like to thank for tonight's third place run?
Oh yeah, of course. Thank you guys for broadcasting. Thank you guys for putting it on. LRL's a great league. Always fun whenever it happens. Also like to thank fourcloak.net, Adra Esports, and Pierce Graphics. And I'd like to thank my debit card, which is my lone sponsor for this event. So, that being said, I'll let y'all wrap up. Thank you guys for having it.
Yep, and thank you for racing. So, we'll see you later. So, that was Brady Floyd rounding out our top 3 right there. And overall, tonight's race was, like kind of Brady said, was kind of, I mean, it just wasn't that great, to be honest. I mean, the racing side of it was decent, but just too many self-spins, I'm just gonna be honest. But I think overall, like he said, Peters and Michael's battle was really cool to see, and those two really put on a show at the end for us there. And hopefully next week at Michigan's probably gonna be one of the best races of the season, I had to guess, if we don't have a bunch of cautions. But hopefully, since it's so wide, we won't have as many cautions.